nung nakaraang hearing po, NICA committed to look into reports on Guo Hua Ping's involvement in the intelligence activities of a foreign government. Are you able to speak to this now? Can you confirm that Guo Hua Ping is an agent of influence?
Madam Chair, in addressing that question, there was a supervening event wherein what was being thrown around in the public sphere and in the media was that, well, whether or not Guo Hua Ping was a spy. And in our coordinations with the committee, we acknowledge that the term has been loosely used. And however, since this is a hearing in aid of legislation, and given the fact that there are current efforts to amend our espionage law, as well as to pass a law to counter foreign influence and foreign interference, we would like to be as specific and as accurate as we would like to be. We would like to distinguish between a foreign intelligence agent and an agent of influence because they are different. As to the question whether or not Guo Hua Ping is a spy, or to be more accurate, a foreign intelligence agent, it requires a determination of fact, meaning that the intelligence agency to which that trained her, employed her, and supervised her or controlled her, either confirms or an officer of that agency confirms the existence or the fact rather of Ms. Guo Hua Ping being their agent. We have not come to that determination yet, Madam Chair, which brings us to the fact, or to the question, is she an agent of influence? We do not have currently any legislation or any convention in our country that defines what an agent of influence is. However, within an historical context, Madam Chair, given that these activities have been common, especially during the Cold War, the activities and the facts that have come to light so far in this committee and in other committees, especially in the House, point to the fact that she is, and even in discussions within the intelligence community, there is consensus that indeed she is an agent of influence. What does that mean? If I may just read, Madam Chair.
Please proceed.
There are several ways to define an agent of influence. What is applicable on the part of Ms. Guo Hua Ping is that she uses her influence, her stature, or her position to influence public opinion or decision-making to produce results beneficial to the country whose services they benefit from. So to that effect, Madam Chair, that is applicable to her, and therefore she may be classified as such. Although we would like to acknowledge that there is no law currently that defines it as such. However, Intelligence and Counterintelligence Convention, which falls under our purview, recognizes that convention, Madam Chair.